Alright, well, I had two monster holly bushes right there, and because I'm going to be taking that tower down in the near future and getting rid of all those batteries. Now see, this is something you don't want to do. You don't want to mix batteries. Now, originally I had all of those Group 31 heavy duty jobbers over there. Deep cycle, marine, Group 31, high amp hours, yada yada yada. And I used to have a dozen of them. Well, over time, as they start to fail, I just start grabbing batteries to make up for it. So then I bought the D8. You know, then I had this other one on the boat for the generator. But even though it was getting by, alright, it's not something you want to do. You want to have all your batteries the same. Because if one charges quicker than the other, it may shut down the charging system and the other ones won't get a full charge. So they all have to be capable of taking the same type of charge. And if one stops charging, it may, like I say, shut down the charger, and then the other ones are going to be left hanging out dry with not a full charge. So that's what it is. And if you have one bad battery, it'll wreck the rest of them. So you always want to make sure you're able to disconnect them and check them one at a time or whatever easily. You don't want to make it so it's a nightmare to pull one off to check it. So, but these batteries are all going to the scrapyard. Nothing is hooked up anymore. As you can see, it's all cut. This tower is going to be coming down. Alright, I just got to wait for the birds to stop nesting in that for a while so I can move it. I'm going to hang it off a tree. That was a feeder with a pulley so I can lower it and feed. But and that little piece of wood on the top of it there was to keep the squirrels from jumping down on it. But one day it ran out of feed, and the next thing you know, they were building a nest in it. So that's what happened. But anyway, this is all coming down. This is in the ground approximately 6 feet. Oh, maybe more. That's a 10-foot section right there. So yeah, it's about 6 feet in the ground. And then it goes underground all the way to the house. And the two holly bushes that were here, I planted them right there. And that is getting out of the way. That's going to be gone. That's on a skid, and that's just where there's a generator actually in there. So I'm going to just lift that up, throw the wheels on it, and pull it out of there. And scrap that, and build a new one for Florida. Like I said, that was just something that we had laying around, so I just said, you know what, let's use it. So, but there's the holly bushes, and now I got to work on this driveway, finish paving it, and bring it up. And I got tons of these cylinders, as you can see. I just throw them anywhere and everywhere just to use them. And if I do need them, then I use them for retaining walls and things. But I get all that shit for nothing, as those cylinders down, those tiles down there, I get those for nothing. So, and they deliver them to me as well. So, but anyway, that's it. So that's where we're at. So, that's the heated birdhouse, and that was occupied all winter. I just unplugged the heat about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So, all right, I'm done, guys.